Hey everybody, it's me, Dragon here, and it is Tuesday, which means it's time to get with the dinos. I hope everybody's doing all right today. We are going to be live shortly with Pepper and Sanjian. So, hope everybody's day has gone well. And let me get the game. Ow! Wazzy, enough. Come on. You were doing just fine a second ago. I want that button. And I want that one. That's it. Get down. And now I've got stuff hiding, like open that I don't need open. Alright, let's get with the Pepper here. Let's unmute her. Hello, Pepper.
Hello, I'm doing my last one now.
Yep, that's fine.
I thought I was doing my last one. Somebody doesn't want to go into the bin.
Yeah, no worries.
There we go, and you see how it's done.
Oh,
yeah.
Right, that's that. So, we're basically, today is just doing some cleanup. Some finalization of preparation, but we're actually, there's been a change of schedule. We are not moving the server map this weekend. Our hearts and thoughts go out to our friend Rose, who unfortunately lost, had some things happen and she's not able to join us Saturday, so. But we will reschedule it, not a problem.
Why didn't you go in there? Terrorbird, why didn't you go in there?
Go in where?
Inside here, he's being stubborn. There he is, now he's in. Okay, they're all in there. Except for those two that you told me not to put in.
Yeah, so the ones that you don't want to go in. Yeah. Alright, so that's a storage box. We have, holy crud, we have a lot of others. We have more chibis as well in the,
Oh, I've got chibis.
I know we all got chibis. We've all got chibis. Wait, what is this?
My blueprint.
Chibi seeker. What the heck is a seeker? I don't want to know.
Where do I find the blueprint for the crow?
Come back to spawn.
Oh, hang on.
Or the stuff that he gave us? They should be in there.
You said to bring all the blueprints, right? Like everything.
Huh. Hello.
I don't know if any of these are going to
We
be
have-
helpful, but I'm bringing them along.
We have some fun stuff in
anyway.
here. Not sure where they can. Okay, that's just kite.
Something down there.
Blueprints. Yeah, ooh, hello. Helicornis.
Okay. I don't do well with the food department stuff. Checking for blueprints here.
Well, there's a bunch of them at spawn too.
Oh, my Rex Ghost costume.
Yeah, you can put that up.
That's good. Okay, those are all clothing devices. I don't see any more blueprints. Item aggregate structure. So basically we're starting the game all over.
Yeah.
Which is okay. Cooking, crafting. Any blueprints? Oh, my iron I just bought. Okay, we'll start all over again, people. We're going to put all under data. We're putting all my blueprints, including my OCC.
Hey OCD, how are ya? What's your Tuesday? Is it Tuesday? Yes, it's Tuesday. I don't know what day it is.
Pants, structure.
I'm just looking at the
That.
blueprints to see what I'm stealing.
I'm just putting everything in here.
Ain't it on?
That's me. I'm a hoarder. I don't want to leave anything behind. Okay, I've got my two little babies there. Okay, so now what do I? Oh, I gotta bring these two. There's no place at spawn to put these guys in here, is there?
What do you mean?
Because I'd have to bring this. What do you call this? This Soul Terminator with me.
Soul
to
Terminal?
Spawn. How do I pick it up?
Why do you need to bring it to spawn?
Is there one at spawn?
There is, but why would you need to bring it to spawn?
Well, because I've got the dire wolf and donkey female I want to put in it.
No, you can just put those in your inventory.
Oh, okay. There's my inventory.
Because they don't take up any weight, right?
That's true. Okay, I've done everything I need to do. Teleport to spawn house. There.
Da, 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 da. Do you know it comes out in 2 days, Pepper? Do you have Steam money?
I have. It is the new
House Flipper.
House Flipper.
Mm-hmm.
Is it an update or do we?
No, it's a DLC.
DLC. Cool.
I believe. Like I don't know if we have to pay for it. I'm assuming we do.
I am so close. I'm going to go and chase down some.
Are you going to be streaming, Pepper?
Oh, right. I haven't done that. Turned that on yet, have
No.
I? I'm not on long enough today,
Okay.
so I'll just, leave it the way it is for now.
That's okay. You don't always have to stream.
Right range.
All right.
Help us! Where are you?
There's an enraged on the map.
Where? Oh, enraged Deosaur. D-O-D. Forget it. It's way over there. So, if I turn myself and go up the riverbank, just get that out. Now it's up that other one though.
Let's see what else.
Why are we stopping?
I don't know. Why are you
You're
stopping?
a cat. Keep running. Okay. There should be another river. Let's see. Everybody, out of my way. I'm running. running for success to don't know where. Okay, it's up this door. Here.
Okay, yeah. I have all this stuff.
By the way, what's a deal?
What's a what?
What's a deal?
A Dio.
Deal. Oh, yes, there's something. A bunch of names, people. Latin names, of course. Never ones that.
Okay, what are you? Hold
I
on.
must be close.
It's an enraged, right?
Yeah.
Deodicarus. Dodie.
I should be here.
That's the snow. That's the stone smasher. Hey, miner.
I'm not finding it.
Would you like some assistance in finding it?
Oh, I've got a long way to go.
Yeah, it's up at 56 by 58. It's in the redwoods.
Oh, yeah, this is gonna be in the redwoods. I'm gonna
There, now I can see what I'm doing.
Up through here. Go up here. Oh.
Is that a sand I hear? I hear a sand.
I forgot. Heard when I started screaming.
Oh, I gotta go through all my dinos. I'm not taking all of these carnos.
No.
Or am I?
Nice. Hey, OCD.
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Who are you watching?
Okay, where am I?
I'm not sure.
She's wandered off to chase an enraged Dodie.
Ah. Well, you guys
do.
You both need levels still on your chibis.
Why?
Well, I'm at it, but it's not a Dodie.
What is it?
What I found is, I don't know what this is. Oh, I've got the thing on yet.
Yeah, turn your spyglass on.
I know what you see.
Makes life easier.
It's,
Why is that not working?
Alpha Raptor.
Oh, take that out too.
Yep, they count.
I'm working on it. Why are you still in my hand?
I don't know.
Oh, the 100 days in arc. Okay, cool.
I would so fail at that. Like, because you can't die, right? During that time?
Well, that's arguable. You're supposed to start over if you die, but, you know, it's doable. Alright, that's that. We're going to turn that off. Power. Turn off. There we go. Alright. Those two games have finished updating. Finally.
Do I have anything in here that I need?
Yeah, I don't do hardcore.
Oh,
hey, yes, man, what's up?
Hey, yes, man. I found another dino.
What'd you find?
My horse.
What do you mean you found your horse?
My unicorn.
What do you mean you found your unicorn? Like what? Huh?
My dreary rainbow unicorn, which is white, unfortunately.
I know, they all are.
I didn't realize I put them in my terminal here. What do I have here? Castroid saddle, Allosaurus saddle. Apparently
Did you just say castroid saddle?
Castoroids, yes.
Okay, it sounded like you said castrate saddle. That would be a very different saddle, and I'm not party to that one.
Well, I mean, considering I spent today typing up records about a breast implant, I mean, yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay. We're here. Forget about the snake.
No, I think school stress and hardcore stress would be a bad combination.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, too far. Too far. Oh, wait, hold on.
I don't even know what I have in half my spikes anymore.
Okay, we're keeping all those for sure. Keeping you.
Oh, those silly things that keep jumping out of nowhere.
Dodie saddle.
Keep that. Actually, what level are you? You're 29.
Wait. What?
I don't think I'm going to keep that one after all.
Okay, remove skin.
You.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Oh, no, that's the green striped one. I'll keep that.
That's fine.
Okay, tattered
That's
a million.
fine.
Well, I should be near it.
I'll leave you.
When we upload our characters later, we have to get all naked, don't we?
Yep, you gotta lose all. Well, you'll lose all your gear anyway.
Yeah, but if I want to take my gear with me,
You can't.
I keep forgetting that. No, I mean like my
There we go.
sweaters and stuff.
Oh.
The
Oh,
skins.
the skins. Yes, the skins all go in the Arc Data
Let me have
folder.
a piece of this. I don't know what you are, but you're about to be,
I keep forgetting I have beds at my house.
Oh, yeah. What else would you have?
Oi! Everybody wants in on this fight. Come on, come on. Why is that door?
I tamed a polar mosey. Oh, cool.
Damn
Noir
auto doors.
sniper. Oh, don't push on them and they'll open and close by themselves.
Look,
Oh, I know how. Come on,
you and I both
know
know I have issues with doors.
I know.
Doors and stairs
Oh.
and ramps. Some bow stuff today.
Nice.
Oh. I miss
found a
doing
friend.
archery.
Come on, you almost got it. You almost got it. Come on, go, keep going.
Oh, the figgy pudding one.
Now remember, your rubber is special, you know.
I know.
Okay, I'm gonna-
Oh, yeah, I know.
Come on.
That's why a lot of people wear guards on their fingers to do the to draw. Have you never tried it, Miner? It's not bad. What the? Oh,
Did you kill it?
yeah, she got it.
Woo!
Finally.
Yay!
Taser.
And I don't need to update or do my
What?
my chibi is already level 5.
I
I mean, I need 500,000 more.
they cap out at level 6.
Okay, so I need to go hunt some.
all
All right.
Yeah, you need another level on it.
All right. Where's my kitty?
Well, you don't need another level. You'll gain one more level. And yes, you can bring your chibi with you and continue gaining levels on the other side if you can keep finding alphas.
I've always loved archery.
Well,
My
now it
archery
says I
teachers
have
didn't
to
like
go
me,
to
but-
2 million.
Yes, that's where I'm going.
There's nothing in here.
I'm gonna get better accuracy with the garden. Also, it's a good thing to train for my other hobby.
The drawing of the string doesn't do a whole lot for your powerlifting with your fingers. That you want to train grip strength more.
Yeah.
And even once you start getting into the higher weights, it doesn't matter as much because you're going to want to use the wrist straps.
I just look at the 8.
Zen.
Really? What'd you find?
Oh, shoot! Something just knocked me off my.
Rubber.
Yeah.
Tiger.
Yeah.
Bronto.
Cute.
Where is it? I
I
just
have
want to go
no
see
idea.
it. I just want to go. Oh, okay, I gotta fly.
They're worth taming.
Well, there's someone else out here, and he's pretty screaming.
Okay, can you please? Thank you. I need my bird.
Okay.
Birdie!
Mhm.
Birdie!
Why are all those cardinals
He's clean,
going
so he's not
across there?
radioactive anymore.
I actually got told by an archery teacher, because I took archery for a very short time, to behave myself
Huh?
where the archery was concerned.
Oh, there's a 199.
Meaning, I was to let others succeed at hitting the target and not hit their arrows
Their target.
through the hole. Basically, I would do what's called Robin Hooding.
Yeah.
It was
You
never
were making them all
intentional.
feel bad.
It wasn't intentional. I was just a kid.
Mhm.
That thing just attacked me. What is that thing?
I didn't know what I was doing.
No!
He just
Oh,
said hit the
thank
target.
Abominable.
Keep me.
Luna.
I keep being knocked
I'm
off
gonna go
my.
that way. I don't know where I'm going now.
I like the other one.
This is why I don't do, like...
Hollow Mammoth.
Okay, I want
There's
to
a
go to
cute
4828. I want to go
little
that spot there.
85.
That's a glow in the dark horse.
Map. Map.
Glow in the
Thank you.
dark one.
A lot of them do, so you wouldn't hurt to look.
Yeah. Actually, I think in the States in particular, they have a lot of colleges do. Like, I think majority of them. Or fencing. Some of them have fencing.
Oh,
Yeah.
they have archery, fencing. Oh,
This is
I
Amer-
will say that was one of the probably one of the most interesting videos I ever watched. Was a bunch of college, almost Olympic level fencers
Mhm.
who were then told, "Okay, you're going to do an experiment. You're spending the next few days doing kendo.
Ooh. That's not easy. I didn't like it because I was forced to and I resented it, but something I was like, huh, that could be cool. Yeah.
Oh, here's an enraged. I'll just attack him. Oh, never mind.
I honestly, like, every so often I keep going, I really wish I could get back into paintball.
I think Miner's got a new elective.
Not necessarily an elective, but extracurricular.
Yeah, it's still elective.
And
it's something you choose to do and not have
extracurricular. Safer?
Safe? Safe? How?
Well, that's why I said safer.
I have a taser scorpion?
What?
Wow.
Apparently I tamed a taser scorpion.
You tamed a taser?
I also have a psychotropic unicorn.
Ooh, go lick it.
A lickycorn!
A lickycorn! Okay, those ones, the psychotropic ones, we have to be specially careful of because we want to... Oops,
not to break them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And phone number listed here. Jeez. There's more information. Yeah. Well, you know, they have to have safety regulations and all that. Don't have his gun shooting and also hunting, I think. Yeah, well, that's okay.
Can you tell me if there's any more alphas or anything in the...
Well, I can't tell you if there's an alpha, but there's probably some in Raged. Hold on. There is... no, that's an Onyx. Never mind that one. There is a Raged Packy Rhino near my house at 76 by 64.
I found a whole
probably. Most clubs that have stuff like that would have an Instagram too. So you've got a ton of alpha raptors, you've got a handful of carnos, and then the rest of the alphas are water-based.
Yeah, we don't want to do with the water-based ones.
No, not really.
So go to your house.
See, my college's extracurricular didn't exist. It was a business
Looks like
school.
there's a couple of them hanging out on the mountain in the... just south of Carno Island.
You've really been working on your house.
No, I haven't.
Ooh.
Oh, there's a T-Rex, but he's not mad or anything.
No. And Enraged will be bigger and, like, all in red.
Yeah, it'll look like an alpha.
Which direction from your house?
I gave you the coordinates.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
Look at your shiny finder.
Oh, right.
It'll be the second one from the bottom.
Oh, second one from the bottom.
It's at 76 by 64.
Oh, there we go. 76. Oh, okay.
Ooh, a holographic Megatherium, too. A taser Phiomia.
What?
It should be this way. Look at the size of this thing.
Oh. Oh, well.
Well, that's probably because, you know, they want to stick apples on people's heads. There's
a holographic unicorn.
Wrong. Also, if you understand the reason why it went to the left. Yeah, exactly.
No.
Oh.
Look, why don't we just turn around?
Ow! Shit! Fuck!
What'd you do?
Damn! Microraptor!
Oh.
Come back here, bird. Thank you for landing.
Okay.
Well, there goes the shiny enraged Pechireno.
Was that Pepper? Did you kill that?
Yes, you did. Because I didn't.
Nice.
Because it was enraged.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what you're looking for. Anything enraged.
No, it jumped out at me.
For? Well, I've got.
Yeah, they do that.
Far to go. I'm going to not be there.
I want
what level?
See this.
What level is it?
4. 5.
Okay.
I mean. I'm at 5.
Yeah.
48,
You're at level 5 on your chibi?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You've only got 1 level to go.
Yeah, but
I gotta go see this thing.
What, the rubber?
Yeah, that part. Yeah.
I'm trying to find it.
That part takes a while, but everyone counts. So.
When I find it, I will tell you. Oh, I think I found
the
it.
owl.
Now there's an onyx. By the way.
The onyx will be in a cave.
Oh, forget it. Not going in no caves.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't expect you to try that one.
What the dickens are you that you keep chasing?
Oh my god, just teleport to me. Just teleport to me,
That's
Sam.
what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
It's right behind me. Or right in front of me, I should say.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Bouncy, 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 bounce.
Oh wow, look at that pattern.
I know. It's like, that's not a tiger pattern, but...
Well, that's what happens.
It's a rubber.
When you... Of course they do.
Okay, well, that's an even better club to join. I'm just saying.
I'm going the wrong way.
Aaron Genesis, which is like a starter boat, and I
Nice.
also went to meet, and this girl had a scope on her.
I'm going
Yep. Yep.
It is
There are some serious archers out there.
I'm sorely tempted to tame this guy.
Well, just think when
Oh,
you
sorry,
ride him.
girl.
When you ride her, she goes boinky 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 boinky.
Well,
boinky.
first she goes wiggle, 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 wiggle,
There's
and then if
that
you fall
too.
up a cliff, then she goes boinky.
Okay, you guys are making my curiosity go.
Just
All right,
teleport to me.
yes. Catch you later.
Yeah, see you later, yes man.
Have a good night.
Go to.
And if she does a one-shot D&D thing in summer, she'll invite me after I told her I wanted to get into... I love the sound of it! Just listen to it!
Yeah, I know. You can hear the rubber.
I love it!
Well, if I ever actually do one of the games I used to run, Miner, you're welcome to join us.
Sorry.
It is a Bronto.
It's a rubber Bronto, though.
Without the rubber effect, it would be tiger striped.
Yeah.
And there's an alpha coming up behind you.
What?
Where?
To your left, Phoenix.
I swear. Where?
Oh.
Go get him. Go get him.
I got him! I got him!
Where?
My turn, my turn, my turn, my
I
turn!
don't know where. Which direction?
Get over here! Nah, nom, 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 nom.
Where did you go?
Under the tree.
Under what?
Nom, 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 nom,
Yep, you're
nom,
heading
nom,
straight
nom,
to
nom, nom. Got him.
We got them all. Okay, cool.
It was a regular alpha, not an enraged.
That's okay.
Yep.
Hi,
Yep.
Eleni!
Every little bit counts.
Something is not. Oh, they do it every
Microraptor. You're fine.
Why?
Been
Not knowing
lying.
anything about it makes it easier.
Oh.
Because you can just jump in and go straight to the imagination part and not worry about rules.
Let me put it this way. We threw Pamela, a friend of mine, into a game,
Let go.
not knowing the rules or hadn't played in decades since first edition, and she loves it.
I've thrown numerous people who've never played before into games.
You threw me into it.
I want you
Yeah.
guys to do it online so we can play online.
Yeah, well, that's what I was
You
talking
were
about.
so
If Miner wanted to
pretty.
join us.
Why?
If I do one,
Why
she's
do
welcome
you
to
have
join.
to be a butterface?
What?
A butter level. A raptor. Pretty raptor.
That's... a good group is not going to go that way, Miner. Oh, what color is it? No, that's you.
Whoa! Camouflage!
Oh, interesting.
Doing it Right.
Like, it's such a pretty color.
Okay.
It's
Watch
an
out for the
interesting color.
Microraptor over there.
I know, I saw him. It's an interesting color palette that doesn't say it should come out looking like that.
Yeah.
Now,
Let me put it this way.
I'm back in the
If we can run a game with Pepper,
I've run a game with
Okay.
6-year-olds.
this is true. Flirting
Is it
club.
for guys or girls or both?
Why not? That's all I have to say.
Well,
Why not?
guys could definitely use the practice.
Yeah.
And, you know, the tips.
Yeah. This is true. Rexy.
I have no idea where.
Of
I
course
am.
not.
I've
I don't
just
know.
been
Do we tame her?
That's gonna
We need-
take a long ass time to tame.
Oh, she wants 19 exceptional kibble.
We don't have 19 exceptional kibble.
We might. I'm not sure. Not sure how much we have left. Torpor's 21k. Oh, I don't actually have enough darts on me. I got enough arrows, but that's a good question.
I have 52 darts. It'll be a couple hours yet. But it'll probably take a couple hours.
Well, once she starts the taming process, like once we knock her out, she stays no matter what.
Yeah.
Until the taming either
she
breaks.
out?
Oh yeah, she'll be here for at least another hour or 3.
Back to where you guys were. I did. I went in a complete circle.
What did?
Yeah, she'll be here for another
I
3
see the
hours.
dice.
It's an 8-hour window. She's almost halfway up at least,
Yeah.
so she'll be here for a while. And this isn't a terrible area. Like, the other Bronto will be a problem, but
We can
everything
figure that
else,
out, not a
she's...
problem.
The only other issues would be the Microraptors and...
Well, like I said,
the
I
regular-
have 52 darts. It will
Yeah, I know.
take that. If you want to check
Well,
on the exceptional
Yeah, I
kibble
was gonna say, I'll go check on how much kibble we have left.
before we do, because if we don't have the kibble, there's no point, right?
Yeah, we want her as high a tame rate as possible.
Yeah. But yeah, I ran a game for a 12-year-old, and I want to say
Did?
he was special needs initially.
Oh, I can't remember who that was, though.
Yeah, he's the one that asked
Ooh.
when we went into the mansion
Right.
if the curtains matched the drapes.
Mm-hmm.
And we're all going, or some of my other players were like, "Oh, just go ask your mother," and the rest of us are going, "No, don't ask your mother."
That doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
Because you've got a bunch of 20, 30, 30-year-olds and a 12-year-old.
the water
One
tank.
12-year-old. And there's Minecraft Club. Hey, you know, Miner, you are still allowed on the server. I believe you are still whitelisted. If not, I can re-whitelist you. We will be changing up the server to the more modern version, which is like 1.19 point whatever, or 1.20, in July. But there's still plenty of time to join us if you want. And it's operational 24/7, so...
Yeah, we've been building on it.
Yeah, we've been having fun on it.
The difference are you.
But we have not been able to find any of the Underdark, so
we may have to restart the map.
we're gonna be restarting with a new map in the next, in July.
Oh, get up there.
I always like to start in July because it's like halfway through the year.
Sure.
I could always start in January, but
What are we short? We're short focal chili.
Dun, 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 dun.
do we not?
That's Freya Curry. That's what chatter.
I'm just keeping an eye on
Focal
it.
chili, focal
I'm
chili,
back
focal
in
chili.
the redwoods.
If
Focal
there's a
chili,
video
there you
game clubs, there you go too.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, when I went to school, the college I went to didn't have squat. But then everything was half day.
There we go.
Like, you spent half the day in class and
Mm-hmm.
that was it. And you did one class per however long that particular course required.
I said 19, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some were a week, some were a month, depending on how complex it was.
Mm-hmm.
Like, business English, a month.
And that's all you studied, though.
That's all you studied, yeah. Well, no, I shouldn't say that, because for an hour before the class, you had to study grammar.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that was it.
Guess what doesn't get used anymore?
Twitter generation.
I still laugh. So, we're looking at new systems for work. We have digital recording, digital transcription, dictation, and all that stuff. Now we're looking at voice recognition programs. So
what?
Voice recognition programs,
Oh,
like Dragon,
like Dragon
and stuff like
That's
that.
What I want to get.
Well,
I want to get
Windows
Dragon.
has one built in.
Oh yeah, I know. I can dictate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I went out, got a mic because our mic disappeared, the office mic.
Disappeared.
Well, I shouldn't say that.
I think it got turfed.
We think we
because
got
of a
it
certain
turfed
someone.
because of the condition it was in and where it was found. So we went out and just bought an inexpensive one. Set it up in the partner's office today for her to try out because she likes to try out all these things before handing it off to one of the other uppers to see.
Yeah.
And I think she spent when she wasn't dealing with other stuff, I think she spent most of the day testing it out.
This is not a surprise.
Trying it out, playing with it. I'd set it on basic, so like all she had to do was like hit a button to start and then she could just start typing.
Whee!
But there are code words and whatnot, but it was just like kind of funny.
Yep. All right. No, get off of there.
So do we have enough?
We do now.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna trade out my bird for my cat.
You sure?
No, I'm gonna trade it out for my gun.
I was gonna say, because your cat might end up doing damage to it.
Yeah. I thought I picked something up. Why do I have blood packs?
Okay, I
have no idea.
Got him up to level 5, which is what we wanted.
My bird.
Okay. If I can get up on top of this
you want to be level 6, not 5. And bird, thank you.
I know, that's where I'm
dire wolf
last one.
I don't know how I got, and I got a dire beaver.
Yeah.
God
where are you?
Damn it! Can somebody pick me up and put me on top of this rock?
Oh, not with this bird, I can't. But give me a minute.
Because I want to get up high enough that the
Bronto's tail can launch you farther.
No, I was thinking more along the lines the raptors can't get me.
Ah.
So I'm guessing the green chubbies are
common.
They're different.
Common?
Yeah. Okay. Just...
What is purple or pink?
Perfect. Thank you.
That's a rarity thing.
All right.
The orangey colored one. Let me see.
Are you ready?
The orangey colored ones are unique.
Okay, so I've got a Gigantosaurus.
Are you ready, Sam?
And a.
Hold on.
Did I ever stop that live channel of mine?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Here we go.
Have audio now. Was on VC with a friend playing some Elden Ring. Yeah, no worries.
No worries. I'm looking forward to trying out Elden Ring.
I
might play them out of order and play Elden Ring before I play the other ones.
Well, Thursday I'm getting back into Heavenly Sword. I'm going to finish it. Are you ready?
Where's my... No, not that.
Okay, because there is a couple of raptors across the water there directly behind it.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. You just let me know and I can shoot it.
Yeah.
Shoot it.
Keep an eye out on the second-hand stores there, Miner. That's how I got mine.
If you're doing it on Steam, look out for the sales.
Yeah. Don't buy anything full price unless you really believe in the company.
Gave Whit his eardrops and oh, nice.
Nice. Where are these crafters you saw? Oh, there they are. I see them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wazi's getting much better. She's still very much afraid of Ghosty, although she smacked him today and he smacked her back.
Yeah, he finally hit her in the head. And she was like,
and then she ran away. She's definitely...
Alright, so they're dead.
Okay, ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Shoot you in the butt.
Ah, shit!
Ah! And I go flying. Hi.
It was a Microraptor here, now it's not.
Ah! What? Ow.
Sweet.
Oh, nice. I can be a character witness.
Or character witness?
Character reference.
I don't think she needs a character witness.
Sorry, I work in law. What do you expect?
I know. Watch out for the raptor behind you.
Thank you.
Microraptor.
Well, ow.
Oh, shit.
I'm more concerned about this thing hitting me. Because it's mad at me.
Nice.
Ah, ow,
what the hell? How did... Oh, he got hit by the...
Thank goodness it doesn't do any damage.
It does, but your armor is better than it is.
Okay, 13.7.
Oh, that's something I totally forgot to grab.
What? Owie!
Narco. I'll have to go back for Narco.
As I get flown into a rock.
Got him in the butt. Hi, Pepper. Ah, don't lead him towards water.
I'm not trying to. I was hoping he'd start chasing me again.
Yeah, I think I applied to about 50 places, Miner. It was...
job searching was hard.
Sucks, yeah.
I mean, my current position, I'm just...
7.
I just got lucky because the...
And... down.
Oh, I think we both hit him.
Well, we'll find out when she takes the first bite. I'll give her 1 piece.
No, this
And
Bronto's
salt.
not reacting at all. Ah!
But
I hear something. Oh no, never mind. It was just music.
all right. I mean, we can bring it back back down again. It's just
Yeah.
oh, fair. A hotel would be interesting. I actually know a couple gamers who gamed.
Yeah.
Like they did D&D in the hotel lobby because one of their players was the manager, so they could set up right in the middle of the lobby because he lived there.
Yeah, OCD. Our vet loves seeing to Ghosty because he just balls up. They can do whatever they need to.
They're not so big on Wazzy though.
Wazzy! Well, she's a bit feisty. It's fast food while the others were hotels and stores, yeah.
Yep, it's 100%.
Sweet.
Here we go. Now I just gotta go back and
First,
grab
get
some
back to
narco
the-
because I totally forgot.
Oh, nice. And mostly because I would probably have downtime for homework. Yep, probably.
Mhm. No, give me that back.
And I will say this. Administrative work comes in handy for no matter what job you go to.
Yeah. Spawn house.
I find, like, a lot of the people that we have looked at,
oh no.
if they have administrative...
Oh god. 0.8% off the first piece of kibble.
Yeah. I said this was going to be a while. We tend to look at those people
Hang on.
because it means that they know how to answer a phone properly or be polite, be professional,
Do that.
all that wonderful stuff, and it helps quite a lot, especially if you want to go into that kind of work.
Yeah.
Getting a new job in his current one, they have a group of people who won't do their job, but the manager can't fire because the owner is there. Yeah.
That's. I mean, nepotism is a thing, and
Yeah.
it can be rough.
In our office, it's more the partner. Well, nobody in our office likes to fire anybody unless they have no choice. But sometimes what they'll do, and they've done this in the past. It's been a long time since they've done this, but they've made, if there's a problem, like the person is a problem.
Well, Walmart's still a starting point.
Yep. They've made that person's life basically a hell to get them to quit rather than them firing him.
All right, let's keep an eye out for any interlopers.
The owners of my company are just they're really sweet people. They're very direct, but they're very sweet.
Oviraptor
And
don't care.
They care about their staff.
Yeah. They take care of their people.
But the thing is too though is they know what they need to, like, they can't just fire anybody randomly. So I told them to fire them without firing them. Just don't. Yeah. See, that's the one thing
Well, that's how you make them quit.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we're sorry. We just don't have any shifts for you right now.
Yeah. That's the one thing I kind of missed out on was working in retail.
No, you didn't.
And
You didn't miss out on anything.
I know, you did. But that's the one thing, like, I've been told I don't have customer service. Meanwhile, apparently I'm a great counselor. I'm really easy to,
I'm surprised we have any customer service.
I keep saying I want to make a new account, some new social media accounts just to troll your company.
Yeah, I
With
can
those
tell you
trucks.
stories offline that I can't tell you online.
I know.
No, about like the last 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. I know. It's gonna be interesting. It's funny because we lost that toxic weight today, and
Okay.
I'm already sitting there going, "I want the bookshelves."
Yay, it's better. It's
No,
lighter around here.
I'm like, "I want the bookshelves."
Where are you wandering off to?
To get some food.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, that's the hard part for retail, right?
That's rough. Like if you're a high school student and they go, well, we're gonna make you work these hours, but I need to get homework done and sleep.
And not just that, but if you have like other requirements like band or sports, it's even harder, right?
Sure can be.
I mean, I think that's where I did luck out, and because even in college, I was the first time in college, because I kind of went twice. I didn't have to work the first time. So
yeah, you got one of them scholarshipy type ideas.
No, well, you guys, Mom basically said, don't bother because there's no point. And it's like, okay, well, that's fine. I'll. But when I did work and go to school the second time, that was hard. 2:45, I had to pick up my sister, and yeah,
that's rough.
See, all I did during high school was babysit in my grade 12 year, and
pretty green wings. Well, now you're stuck.
That parents, as nice as they were, they didn't quite understand the concept of must be at home and in bed by 11. And every Wednesday, sure enough, they would be. Sad part of my little brother is only 3 people versus the whole kitchen staff, like 8, 9 people. Yeah. We go where we do, so I guess my little brother is enforcing that point. Yeah. When you have that kind of environment, it's hard. Like, I used to work in a toxic environment, and there was nothing I could do about it. And like the bosses were not mean. The most senior boss was like, I only have to pay you once a month, when actuality he has to pay us twice a month. There was like a lot of toxicity between the staff, all because the different viewpoints and whatnot, and but yeah, I lucked out 22 years ago. I got an interview where I work now, and before they even...
It's been gravy since then.
And before they even posted the job as being open, and they took me on, I was like, great. And tried to pull that shit on me. Oh, we need you to work late? Yeah. Yep. See, again, like, with us, they try and force work-life balance. It's, you work 9 to 5, you're out of here, you're shutting down at 5, you're going home. If you have to work extra, it has to be pre-approved and a really damn good reason.
My place is the total contrast to that.
Yeah.
You have to work late? Oh, sorry.
Well, I might change my hours back to 8:30 to 4:30 instead of 8 to 4. Because twice now in the past 2 weeks, I have been stuck there doing stuff, office stuff, at 4:30. It's like, I want to go home.
That's more on you, though.
No,
that's not on the hours you're working.
We have urgency, and I get started.
Get out of the way, Stego.
Yeah, Stego, go away. I don't want to hit it because it's too close.
Oh God, no! It'll start smacking the Bronto. But no, I was trying to look at the Bronto's levels, and it was in my way.
43.5.
Yeah, I know. And you notice how little its torpors dropped?
I know, thank God.
I brought 500 narcotics on it, 500 on me, and I haven't used a single one.
That's okay. He wants to be petted. I'm guessing my...
I'm not petting those spikes. Those hurt.
I'm guessing my void has gone upstairs.
Yeah, the void was up here a while ago.
Yeah. She's doing love bites now.
Ghost is back on the bed, and void is probably under it or on her block.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The thing is though, when you're young and you're just starting out, it's... When he's getting notices of internships, I'm hoping that in the future I can find it. Yeah.
Yeah. That should work out pretty well for you.
I'd say come up here.
And there's
but I don't know what the
always
industry
a
is
need
like.
for... You're an Oviraptor, I don't care, you're fine.
I don't know what the industry is like right now.
Yeah.
But we're also kind of seasonal. Like, we don't build year-round.
Eh.
It depends on what it's... Like, if it's a standalone house, we do, but... There are points where they shut down construction.
Yeah, exactly. Winter and not winter.
Yeah. Well, the summer road construction season has started early for us.
No, the summer road construction never ends now.
Yeah, this is true. Unless it does what it did over the winter. It actually snowed.
Yeah, but it only sticks around for like 2 weeks and then it's...
Not even.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. You're just an OV.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the OV that was over here. It ran through the Bronto. They're noisy too, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. They sort of finished our street. They started
Did they?
it. I said sort of, because they're not finished.
No.
They've
they're
leveled
also,
it off.
They're also not finished the actual construction yet,
Yeah.
so...
They've leveled
They've
it
just
off.
cleaned up the damage they caused.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
I think the local
there's two of them.
residents were complaining.
You've got a Dillo next to you.
I do?
Yeah? Right
Where?
in front of you.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. By that rock. The one you're standing on. Look to your left. Or right, sorry.
I don't. That's an OV.
No. There is a Dillo level 100 right up there. Right in front of you. Between the two rocks.
You said next to me. That's not next to me.
He moved. He was next to you. I've been watching him wander
He
around.
was a level 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep, that's the way it goes. Once the ground is soft enough to actually break up, they will start destroying stuff.
Yep. See, that's the thing though, like, we don't get a whole lot of, like, this year was bad.
The ground still freezes.
The ground still freezes.
And that's
But
what they're looking
basically,
for.
I think between October and March is generally when they don't do anything for the roads. But come April, there's a raptor over here.
No. Go get him. Where is he? Oh, there he is.
There was a raptor over here. I'm not sure where he went.
Well, yeah, right.
But we have, like, a lot of buildings going up. We've got calls for more
Calls?
housing.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
crap, he's over here half
we
done.
need a shit
Cheap.
ton of housing. We need, you know,
We need a shit ton of affordable housing,
yes.
which is something
Not
that is in very
this.
short supply.
Here is a 600 square foot condominium, but it goes for $600,000.
A little higher than that.
I know, I was just throwing numbers out.
Yeah, it's closer to a mill for a 600 foot,
Yeah, that's what's
which is
wrong.
stupid.
Yeah.
As we used to say, if the fire department can't afford housing,
If
something
the
has to change.
police officers can't afford housing, and our police officers are
Why is that Pteranodon walking?
I don't know. Majority
He's just wandering
is
around.
a national system, and they're unionized. So what?
Shiny Ginger Rex.
I know.
It just emerged.
So, you know they get pretty damn good pay. I know they get damn good pay, actually.
They get more pay than they deserve.
Yeah, in some cases, yes.
In a lot of cases.
And so when they can't afford housing, that's ridiculous. Yeah.
Building your own house ain't cheap.
No.
That's pretty expensive.
However,
too,
it can be less expensive than buying a house.
Yes. Especially if you already have property. Like, if you have land to put it on.
That's the next thing that I want to look at eventually.
Yeah, the problem is that it's going to be nowhere near where you work, nowhere near where I work.
Who says I'll be working at that point?
Oh, so you want to find land for when we retire?
Yes. Somewhere in the middle of a forest, and if there's
nowhere.
If there's no forest, I'm going to plant a shit ton of trees so I can have a forest. Everything will be like working up like completely off the grid, except for internet. I will have internet somehow.
Satellite.
You have any idea how hard it is to have satellite here? Yeah.
That's totally possible. My grandfather did that, Miner, and part of the way he did it was they were building other houses to create the neighborhood where he built his. Like, it was his house and two others. Mm-hmm. And he actually bribed the construction workers who were building the other houses to show him how to build certain things, because he couldn't do them.
Yep. Now, granted, this was
here's a home-cooked meal. Here's a bit of money. Show me how to do this. And he built his whole house.
Yep. I think...
Of course, that was back in, like, the 40s.
Yeah. I'm not going to say I know how to build a house, but I have a pretty good idea. I watched enough home improvement shows.
No, you have a very layman's knowledge of how it works.
But I also have enough knowledge to reach out to the proper people to do certain things. Mm-hmm. Not this bullcrap.
Like my grandfather did. I love their house.
Yeah.
Such a nice place.
Like, our old apartment building, not done right.
All except for the stairwell. That always bothered me.
Oh, yeah.
But it was like I said, he built the place back in like the 40s.
And if you get enough contacts and you treat those contacts respectfully and with, you get a good rapport going with them, a lot of times they will...
As in she liked what she did with them, or as in she hated what she did with them?
By buying a house building kit. Oh yeah, you can
Those are kind of neat. Like, those do-it-yourself kits can be kind of neat.
Yeah. We have a lot of those up here, actually. There's a company that builds them.
Yeah.
And transports them.
They're, what is that thing running from? I know they run from everything, but
there's a Dillo over there. Over by the Stego, but he's wandering off in the other direction. I'm not seeing anything else. So it probably just got run by the Dillo. She's proud of it because every time we go to her house, she points. Yeah. That sounds so familiar. Every time I go to my grandparents' house, it's like, oh, look what we did here. We had to hire somebody, but look what we did.
Then you didn't do it. You hired someone else to do it for you.
I was talking to Granddad about that.
That Dimorph's got very pretty wings.
Yeah, he was very proud that he had done some wiring to the house.
Oh?
And then they had to get the new stove.
And the wiring no longer holds up.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what happens when you don't do things up to code.
He didn't do it correctly. But he was still proud that he did it. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, but did you do it to code? Did you replace the old wiring? No, he hasn't replaced the old wiring.
Nice.
And I built my table and
I built a clock. And although I no longer have it, I built a Reaper clock with the pendulum as the scythe.
All I can say is y'all got lucky. I got metalworking.
Oh,
I built a jewelry box.
We got in trouble for the metalworking we did.
I got jewelry box and electronics. And the electronics didn't really do much. I made a rose with a blinking light in the middle. Cute.
We made very sharp, pointy objects and got yelled at.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. I think because half my class from electronics went to metalworking and half went to woodworking, and I think.
Oh shit!
What? What?
He's out of food.
Wait, well, go get more.
We don't have any more. I had to make
go
that
get veggies. Stuff. Go get veggies.
I know. I just gotta bounce home. Spawn house. What?
I think you dropped something.
What did I drop?
I don't know. There was a bag there where you left.
But
I think
my bird probably had something.
Yeah, I think my electronics teacher looked at me because they were also my woodworking teacher. Looked at me and went, yeah, so we're not putting her in woodworking because that would require putting her with sharp objects.
Shit.
Welding or something in high school, I think it was available. But
oh, God.
Intimidated by the fact that, yeah.
Okay, that's alright. That's acceptable. How many veggies were we supposed to give her? 188. We've only lost 0.1%.
Oh,
so
okay, that's not terrible.
Yeah, no, that's acceptable. It doesn't mean that that's the limit of what we lost, because we went from kibble to veg.
Yeah. Because me and sharp objects, like knives and stuff, and blades in particular, are...
Saws.
Yeah, that's,
damn, it dropped
that's
to 71%.
not allowed.
What the hell?
I'll be completely honest. I'm not even... I prefer not to use steak knives. If I can help it.
And yet you carry sharp implements.
And yet I carry sharp implements, yes.
Me too.
Yeah. So, I have a story for you, Mike. Actually, for you. But, so, I've got two to share with you. I probably mentioned it before, maybe not. But, so we went to a car show once at the local fair shop and fairgrounds. Right. And there's a Coliseum there.
It was a rather large car show. You might have heard of it. It's Hot Import Nights.
Yeah.
If you're into cars.
And we went straight from work. So he, certain someone.
Cool.
Had his work bag with him. We didn't leave it in the car. We didn't leave anything in the car. We went over.
Well, no, we were parked for a couple of hours.
And there's security. So they do security pretty tightly in some of these events. And they're going through the bag. They're literally going through his work bag. And as he's doing so, we catch a glimpse of one of Sanjian's work blades, which is about 6 inches long, at the bottom of his bag. And the guy goes, "Okay, you're clear. Go ahead."
It wasn't so much a glimpse as I saw the entire thing in the sheath.
Yes.
I'm just like, oh,
apparently
shit.
didn't. The guy's searching the bag, literally searching, like he's going through everything.
He was moving things out of the way.
He moved the bottom of the bag, those little, like, in like laptops, they have the bags, they have that little piece of cardboard thing down at the bottom. He moved that and it was under there.
No, it wasn't.
Or no, it was on top of it.
It was on top, but it was underneath my radar detector.
Yeah. And nothing. That's the first story.
You're good to go, sir.
Yeah. Second story is we went to a national football game, not NFL, but our CFL game, where they have metal detectors. They have wands. They are checking everything and anything. They bitched at me for having candy in my bag. But they did not. As we're getting closer, he goes, "Oh crap, I have my knives in my bag." I asked how many. He said 4.
My record is 7.
They have x-ray machines where you put your bag in. And he did so. And they bitched at me for having candy. I thought
that was the funny one of getting off the boat in Alaska and running my bag through the metal detector.
The x-ray
and they're
machine.
Like, "Here you go, sir."
Yeah. And he had his knives in there.
Hand it back.
My story is I managed to make it through. He averages about 6, to be honest.
It depends on the jacket I'm wearing. When I wear my trench coat, I had 7.
Yeah. I managed to go through airport here at home, through that security, onto the airport, through security at Dallas, through security in Miami, through security on a cruise ship multiple times, back to Miami, back to through Houston this time, and as we're sitting there on the plane in Houston, I reach in to grab my sunglasses, and I feel my throwing knives, which were not supposed to be in my bag. They were supposed to be at home.
Can't imagine why they'd be at home.
They happened to be in my purse, the one purse I hadn't used in months. And they took a really good trip with me. And no one, not multiple security systems, security checks, x-rays, whatever, caught them. And all I could say was, oh fuck. And Pepper...
Because you're already on the plane.
I'm on the way home. Pepper's sitting there going, what's wrong? I'm going, I have
Nothing.
my knives in my bag. And she's like, wait, what? Like,
dumb luck.
I don't know. I don't know. Because they're metal. And they were just in a leather sheath in a leather bag. So it should have been picked up
to
really
be fair,
carefully.
they are blacked out throwing knives in a black leather sheath at the bottom of a black bag.
But it was in my carry-on.
Yeah, I know.
My purse was in my carry, like, because we don't.
I know, it went through the metal detector, it went through x-ray, they should have caught it.
Yeah, because we only ever checked our actual, even though we had carry-on luggage.
Was that before or after 9/11?
That was after.
Oh, okay, then yeah,
we didn't start cruising until after 2010.
Because pre 9/11, they actually had a size limit that they went, it's under that, we don't care.
Well, our friend Spartan, when we took him down to Kansas.
Oh God, yeah, he lost his keychain knife.
Yeah, because he forgot it was in his pocket.
Well, no, it was on his keys.
Yeah, it was on
his
his keys.
keychain.
And he's like, yeah, just chuck it. He didn't want to mail it home.
Yeah.
Like, he lived here, and the security was here, but he's like, whatever. But at least he left the engagement ring to Sarah at home.
Yeah, no. Oh, that
because if he had
so
to empty his pockets with her
to
standing
that.
there, I hear something being hidden. Oh.
Where?
Come here.
Hello, Dillo. Goodbye, Dillo.
You leave that poor Lystro alone. Yeah, it's impressive because most of it was, like, I was shocked by our security system. And our security system's pretty tight most of the time.
Oops.
Most of the time. But going through that many American sites was impressive.
That many American airports.
4 airports, basically.
And to specify one thing minor, it's not a single throwing knife, it's a set of 3.
Yeah. And like I said, it was in my purse, in my carry-on bag, which was under my seat. So, yeah. I just find it funny what they do get upset about.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you brought... Like, what was
You brought a water bottle. You're in trouble.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I did have to laugh when we came home, when Pepper and I came home from Europe. That one time, well, we only went one time.
Yeah,
and they're like, do you have anything to declare? Do you have, like, we outlined everything that we had purchased, because you have to. And they're like, oh, do you have any dairy or vegetables or anything? I'm like, I have a chocolate bar. He's like, well, you know, we shouldn't be allowing that, but I'll let it slide this time. It's like, it's a chocolate bar that I bought at an airport, for God's sakes.
Well, I think he was trying to be funny.
Yeah, I know. Because I was tired. It would have been like a 14-hour flight, and...
I know. A little rough.
He was trying to make me smile, and I understood that, but it was just like, really? I'm tired. I bought alcohol. Yeah. You want some alcohol?
Let's do...
But yeah, it's the security sometimes baffles me as well. 2 battle knives that has 2 throwing knives in the handle. See, that would be illegal. That's the weirdest thing is here. Like, I don't know about where you guys are. Usually in places they have a you can't carry a concealed weapon.
Really?
To a concert with my mom and sister, and I had a black suitcase-looking thing in my bag, and security was never asked me. But yeah, see, I got asked about candy in my bag because I'm hypoglycemic, which means I have to have sugar at random times, and they bitched at me for it, and it was out in the open. But here we have, and usually when you carry in public, you're only allowed to carry certain size, like usually what, like 3 inches, I think it is, in most places.
Yeah, depending.
In Canada, there is no limit if you carry it. No.
There is a limit if you can't justify it.
Yes. Yeah, if you can't justify why you're carrying a 12-inch blade, you know,
then they'll pull you over.
They'll hit you for it. But if you can, like, hey, I'm carrying a sword, it's unsheathed, but I'm going to sword practice or martial arts practice, then they're going, okay, it's
absolutely
not for evil intent.
But you have to, you know, at least carry a diving knife.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, driving. Never mind. They use a diving.
I carry 3 to 5 knives daggers. Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
My office finds it funny when they sit there and go, oh, we can't find any scissors, we need to open this, and I just pull out my knife. The first several times I did it, they're like,
what are you doing?
Why? Now it's just like, Phoenix, we can't find the scissors or the X-Acto knife. Can we borrow yours? I'm like, I will open it for you. I'm not letting you have it.
I am not handing this over to anyone.
I am not handing over my pink skull blade for you guys to play with.
That's wrong button.
Thank you very much. Getting there. I knew this was going to take a while.
I just went back and made some more kibble.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
exactly. Well, that's why Phoenix has the 3 throwing knives. She used to walk home from work in the dark, and I decided it was high time that she was not going to get mugged again at that same train station.
Yeah, because I had to go to that same train station every day. That was the hard part. And my pepper spray, well, I shouldn't say pepper spray. Pepper spray is illegal. Bear spray.
Yeah, but bear spray and dog spray is not.
Yeah, I had bear spray.
Bear spray's worse.
That eventually expired, of course.
Yeah, it does.
But I
carried
carried
lasts for so long.
Yeah, I know. I carried that for the longest time. But the route I had to take, or I chose to take, I should say, in most cases, I had to walk by this one area which was dark because they hadn't built the high school there yet, so there's very little light.
Well, there were no lights there either.
Yeah,
like,
until you hit the main road that divided the two cities. And yeah. And then when we were at Fan Expo, I found my little pink skull knife.
Yes. Was that Fan X or was that at the night market?
No, it was Fan X.
Oh, that was Fan X, right, because the sword shop had them, and we got 2 for 1.
Yeah.
I got the dragon one, and you got the skull.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, that's the downside, right? Like, to the American system, unfortunately.
Well, no, that can happen anywhere.
Yeah.
If you have to leave your dorm for any reason, like it's not on campus.
Yeah.
You run that risk.
We have that problem here. I mean, we lost, was it last year or the year before, we lost one of the student security guards to violence as a result. I
know we've lost a couple of the international students, which is just stupid.
No, this was, I know it was during the pandemic. The one young lady, she was also a student there, but she was a security guard when she wasn't in class. But the guy it was during the, I don't think it was stabbing, but I can't remember exactly, but it was during the initial pandemic where we had all those increases of random attacks.
Oh wow. Yeah, it would be terrifying.
Yeah. That's where you pick up the closest, heaviest thing you got and you chuck it.
I don't. I keep a baseball bat next to the door and a sword in the office. Yeah, I'll bet.
Yeah. I mean, I remember living in the apartment and we had heard that commotion down the hall, the domestic violence. And of course, the cops were already there. Meanwhile, you and one of our other neighbors both walk out. You've got the base. Was it you had the sword or the baseball bat?
Yeah, totally worth it. I had one of the swords.
You had one of the swords, and I think he had a baseball bat or something.
Nope.
And you two both walked out, and the cops are like, "It's okay, we got it, we got it, guys."
I still think that cop was a flippin' idiot.
Yeah, she was.
No, not her, him.
Oh, him, yeah.
The guy who walked right past me and didn't see me standing there with a sword in my hand. And the female cop who followed him looked directly at me and realized he's got a sword in his hand with 3 inches of blade exposed.
Yeah.
And I just walked back into the apartment. And they're like, nope, we're good.
Yep.
I stayed up till, 3 o'clock in the morning waiting for the cops to come talk to me?
Yeah.
And no one ever knocked on the door.
I would hear strange noises. I would walk downstairs with my scissors in one hand and a pocket. Yep. I'll be completely honest. I think there's been, I can count on both hands how many times I've been at home.
Yay, finally.
Rubber.
Wrong button.
Tiggy.
That works.
Bouncer. I don't know.
Take those.
Sanjian can
oh god, I'm heavy, right.
Sanjian can rename them later.
Tiggy bounce. Tiggy bound.
What? Oh, dang it.
Oops.
But
did I get it or did you?
I got the naming, but I think you got it. I haven't even pulled out my weapon yet.
I was asking which one of us picked it up.
Oh, I haven't pulled anything out yet. But I rarely ever stayed home by myself. I was always, the few times I did, I think, before living with
we also
Sam,
had a ground floor apartment.
Well, no, I'm talking about even before that.
Oh, you stayed home by yourself a few times when you were...
A couple of times.
Yeah, depending on which place it was.
Yeah. I think there was one time I did it, and I think you and I were on the phone the entire night, because I was like, I don't want to be by myself. And it was after that I stayed the week at my grandparents' the next time, and then there was the time your sister wanted me to stay with you guys when you lived at home.
She was 4 years old at the time.
And she's like, "Mommy, Phoenix's mommy's going away for a week. Can she stay with us? She can stay in Sanjian's room."
Oh, no. That was her when we were sitting down at dinner, and she just wanted you to stay over as a sleepover. She can stay in my room. No, she can't.
No, she can't stay in Sanjian's room.
Well, she wanted you to stay in her room.
No, she wanted me to stay in your room.
Yeah, there was there was one time she asked if you could stay in her room too.
Oh yeah, that was the very first time, I think.
Yes, when everybody was eating dinner, and it's like,
no.
The answer is gonna be no.
And then it was the one time that when Mom went away, she's like, she can stay in Sanjian's room.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know that that's gonna work.
Yeah. It's funny because when I was really little, under the age of 15, when my brother was still living at home.
Really little.
Well, I'm little people. I'm short and tiny. When my brother lived at home with us, it was fine. We stayed by ourselves all the time. You know, Mom had to work. She had no choice. But, you know, it was just something and nobody was going to mess with my brother. I mean, at 13, he was almost already over 6 feet tall. So, you know. But, as I got older, though, see, here's the dreary rainbow.
At least it's a shiny unicorn.
Yeah. We'll do mine off stream. I'll upload mine, because mine, I think...
Oh, I have a friend for you.
But I'm so... A shiny Carno.
It's not just a shiny Carno.
It's a Tatarmatillion.
Tatarmatillion.
Oh, it's an aberration.
It's also a pygmy.
Wait, how is this pygmy? Hold on.
Bring out a regular Carno.
Hold on. Oh god. Holy mother of goodness.
He does take a regular saddle. He, she,
I need
it,
to, I need
he.
to borrow your saddle. It's a he.
Yes. It's a damn shame you can't transfer the pygmy ability across from one to another.
Whee! Ooh, he's fast! He's fast! I still want to do carnal races. Ooh, wow, he's got lots of levels.
Of course he does. I don't level up the shinies. I love the pygmies. I think they're adorable. Oh yeah, no kidding. I have a pygmy amethyst Thyla. She's adorable.
Okay, I'm gonna make him bleed a little bit here, because, you know.
Give him health. Well, there's meat right here. I mean, there's only 94, but there's still meat here.
Only 17,000 hit points, that's all.
Nice. There you go.
Whee! Even faster. Whee!
I lucked out with finding the pygmy Thyla,
Okay, I'm keeping him.
and I was like, I have to keep her. Yeah, I tamed that last week. I was like, there's a pygmy Carno on the server. I kind of got to go see it. Oops. And I'm frozen.
I rarely ever found the pygmies.
They're a little less rare than rubbers, but pretty close.
Yeah. Sorry, here, I'll let you go.
It's okay.
I just wanted to heal him up.
I know. Yeah, he's low. He's got
Oh,
4K.
Nope.
How did
Fuck
she
you.
turn out anyway?
There we go. Ooh, 239. I'm trying to,
If you've got an owl, you can do the other way. Let's see. Oh, God.
Yeah, if you have a snowy owl.
Melee is ridiculous
Yeah, 42.
for a Bronto.
Oxygen's ridiculous.
Yeah, but Oxygen's a dead stat unless you're going to
I know.
swim with them.
I know. That's why I'm saying it's
I'm
ridiculous.
curious. Do we have a... Deodon works too?
Yep,
Not
Deodon
as
works.
fast, I don't think, but... Let's take caps lock off. How do I turn that on?
I mean, nowadays I don't mind being home by myself as long as it's just during the day.
Perfect.
I can't sleep if San's not here.
Whee!
I mean, he can attest. I will come down looking for him if, you know, at like 2:30 in the morning.
Oop. Sorry, Dodo. I love the sound effect.
The little rubber.
Yup.
I think I just got the... Nope, I didn't. Okay.
That was a level 100 Dodo I just stepped on to death.
Yeah, it's okay. That's a
Yeah, I know.
145 troglodyte. A 145.
Uh-huh.
That's 5 less than max. Like, what the actual F?
What? You can find a max level trilobite.
I've never found a max level troglodyte.
I said you can. I didn't say you would. That was 25. Ooh. Downside is you can't tame it, so you can't keep...
Yes,
I mean, you
it
could
is. You can tame
you could
tameable.
skin it.
No, it says tameable.
No,
You
they're
trap
not.
it.
Oh, I wonder if they count as fish trap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi, Dodo. Whee.
The second I started leveling my Dinos, how my screen
Yup.
goes right. Yep. Oh, that's you over there. I was like, why? What am
Oh,
I
hi,
seeing?
Raptor. Shit.
I'm seeing this green outline.
Hi, Crafter. I hear you. Can you catch me? I'm almost out of stamina.
Is there any mods that are going to be different for Scorched Earth?
Oh, get off me, you douche nozzle. Trike will get you.
I love the names we come up with. The words.
Oh, you cheeky bugger. Knock it off. Thank you.
Well, I'm going to heal this guy up and then I'll have to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's 10 o'clock and my back is freaking killing me. I have got to
go.
reorganize my desk at work.
Yep. It's time to jump.
I'm in my new office and I haven't quite got it set up comfortably. I got it set up the way I want it, just it's not going to work, unfortunately.
Geronimo!
So, the hard part is to do what I want to do, I need to move a filing cabinet out of the way, which currently holds my Keurig. I actually have noticed one thing. So one of the partners delivered the delivery today.
Oh, okay.
She's like, "Ooh, I love this shop." It's Amazon. I'm like, yes, it's very dangerous. But she has not noticed the fact that I've got a Keurig in my office.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd she miss it?
I don't know. It's kind of
It wasn't so much a flying Bronto as a falling Bronto.
It kind of stands out being all
Or a
bright
bouncing
red.
Bronto. I know.
Okay, I'm gonna take the saddle off you.
Are you kidding? An enraged Mossy? What is that gonna do? Numb my ankles to death?
Nom 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 nom. Okay, I don't need that. Okay. You know what you need? A flying Bronto. I said you need one. Yes. Can I ride the
But didn't
Bronto?
you hear the bounce? It was adorable.
I want to ride the bouncy. Bouncing Bronto sounds terrifying.
She hasn't got a hell of a lot of stamina, but she can get there.
Oh, I can't ride her with you? What?
But oh, I thought you were there. No, she doesn't have a spare multi-seat.
Well,
There you
that sucks.
Go for it.
Squeak, 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 squeak. Rubber Doty, didn't you have one?
I have a rubber Doty. Yep.
Oops.
Oops. What do you mean, oops?
I just squished the
Dodo?
troglodyte.
Oh.
I love little squishy sound.
I think the boingy boingy when you jump off a cliff is better. I mean, the squishy sound is cute.
I gotta do this. I gotta do it. Okay, hold on. Oh, there's no teleporter up there.
No, there isn't.
I keep forgetting because that's where I built my house on the original island. So it's just like I keep thinking there's a teleporter up there.
Nope, not yet. Well, not this time. There won't be one yet because we're moving soon-ish.
Yeah. I gotta download all my videos from YouTube.
Whee.
Just so I can do the clipping. I keep forgetting that.
Mm-hmm.
Because unless you have the specific level of
Nice.
something or other, you can't actually clip.
I have a couple of rubbers. One of them is
Can we get out of the tree, please?
elk.
Thank you.
One of them
Didn't you
is
have...
a Doty.
Yeah, you have the Doty.
Yes, I have a rubber Doty. I have a rubber elk.
Oh, right, you need stamina. Sorry, dude.
I have a... Don't bother leveling him.
I'm gonna put the stamina.
Don't put levels into it.
Okay, fine.
I have a rubber sleepy lizard.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Pepper's gonna need to go for a ride on the bouncy Bronto. We'll go up this way, it'll be easier.
It would almost be funny to take a rubber Doty. I don't think I have a rubber Thyla.
I haven't seen a rubber Thyla. I know the rubbers come in, like, everything can come in everything.
Anything can come in everything, yeah. The problem is that they're so rare because... Okay. Because it randomly generates
Like,
which one's going to be what.
There is plenty of room to have more than one person on here. Like, seriously.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. The Thylas are great. You done recovering? Nope. There we go. Dude, I just like the...
Oh, they're all up already. Squeak, 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 squeak.
It sounds like rubber boots on what floor?
It's the same sound effect as the inflatable dino costume you can get at, was it Halloween?
Yeah. What? No, I have that. I wore that for a while. I don't remember hearing that.
Yeah. Yeah, I still have it. And it that's where that sound effect came from, was the costume. Thylas are pretty cool.
I like Thylas.
I had forgotten how much I like Thylas until you started running around on yours on Holly's server. I see his head. Her head.
Walking slowly and hearing the sound. Ooh, hi.
Mm-hmm.
What are you? Oh, god damn it! Butter level. Nah. Okay, here we go. I am running off the cliff. And I do mean I am running. Speed costumes, please.
Here goes, here goes. I can't hear the boingy from here.
I love the boingy boingy. It starts drilling? Yeah.
That means he's really comfortable.
Yes. I wish I had my phone. Was it last night I mentioned it? That she was snoring?
Yes. Except that you couldn't get it on video because she woke up as
yeah,
soon as you reached your phone.
I went to go reach for your phone, which was down here. Mine was upstairs. And she immediately woke up, and I was like, God dang it.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. You can have your Bronte back. I heard the doing, boing.
I love the boingy boingy. That's such a silly sound effect. It's
Pepper's
so much
gonna
fun.
need to ride on that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Anyways, guys, I gotta call it. I do. Oh, Pepper?
But, yeah, Pepper's been standing there the whole time.
She's sleeping.
Ever since she left. She's been standing there since she logged out.
Do. And she immediately... There we go. There, now she's asleep.
Did you push her over?
No, I dragged her body to the center.
Oh.
Well, good night, OCD. Good night, everybody. And, there we go. Let's do the little wavy thing.
Away.
And we will be back on Thursday with Heavenly Sword. I'm going to start game clearing now. So basically, I'm going to finish up Heavenly Sword because I started it. And then I'm going to start going through my list of games and alphabetically first starting on
a Rubber Raptor too.
Steam. And we're going to just start playing them on Steam.
Oh.
And we're going to start going through them. If they're sandbox games, though, I won't play them.
No?
No, because otherwise I'll never end, right? It'll never end. So...
What do you have that's sandbox?
I don't know right now. Hold on.
I mean...
I'm losing my voice
There's a
again.
difference between sandbox and open world.
Well, I mean, like, sandbox, like Minecraft...
Oh, okay, yeah, fair.
Type of games, right? Like,
yeah,
Among Us, I might do a few rounds, but I won't do the whole thing.
Among Us could be fun with viewers. Or friends. I was gonna say, doesn't Pepper have Among Us? But no, she wanted the other one that we used to do.
We have...
Fall Guys.
Yeah, Fall Guys. Excuse me.
Fall Guys could be kind of fun, too, just because it's...
Yeah, again...
Yes, there's a lot of cheaters, but if you don't take the game too seriously, you're not, like, in it to win. It can still be fun to play.
Yeah, like, I'll do, like, a couple of rounds of Dominion type of thing.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Like, little things like those kind of games I'll just kind of throw in as spacers.
Sure.
But I gotta finish Fable Anniversary. I've got to go back to Final Fantasy X and then X2. You know, of course, there's certain games, like, I have a game that is specifically for Dad's Day that I need to play.
You were supposed to... Oops.
I didn't do it last year. I want to do it this year.
I have a dating sim I want to try. I just haven't figured out when or how I'm going to do it.
Yeah. I mean, I've got, like, Boyfriend Dungeon.
Well, you've got Boyfriend Dungeon. I've got Cthulhu dating.
Yeah, you've got that too.
I kind of want to try it.
And so, like, I've got... And, like, Kingdom Rush does have an end. But Light Bearers kind of thing, like those kind of games.
Oh, Light Bearers is so much fun, though.
It is, but it's so limited on the maps.
Well, it's limited, yes, but whoops. It's more fun when you get a group together and everybody, you know.
Yeah, everybody, like, you're playing with people that you know.
Yeah. I mean, even that time we played with the randos that were just.
They were actually really good. They were actually really good guys. Those ones. Fall Guys, I believe, is cross-platform too.
I believe so. Yes.
So when we do that, Miner, if you want to join us. But I've got, like, other games, like, I've never played, or I've played on different ones. Like I got Ni no Kuni that we played on
Ni no Kuni is
on
so
PlayStation.
nice.
I think it was PlayStation 2.
3.
3.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure PS3 was Ni no Kuni.
But like Pixar, like I won't play Pixar.
Oh shoot, I'm out of food.
What?
What?
Not on that game, because I think that's one that I might do a live play on, like a record play.
Yeah, you don't want to do it like a stream?
I might do some stream, but I think the majority of it, because it's much like Minecraft and Ark, where it's a little more.
It's
open world.
Not really. It's Ark, Minecraft, and a game unto itself.
Yeah.
It doesn't follow all the rules of either one.
Right.
It's more like a voxel Ark.
Yeah. But I have also something called Realm Engine, which is more for setting up D&D maps.
Oh, Realm. I think it's Rum Engine.
Realm
I was like, wait,
Engine.
when did you get a
and
drinking
Sophie's
game?
died. I wish. Hey, I found out I can have more types of alcohol. So
yeah, but a Rum Engine? Like, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I know. But there will be like a game that I won't play, which is called She Will Punish Them, because it can't be played on stream. I think
Not
that
without
one,
being very careful.
I think that one in particular will go on YouTube.
Yeah, you could do that. I mean,
only?
you'd have to edit it. But you could do that on YouTube.
Well, then I don't want to edit. That's the thing. Like, none of my YouTube stuff is edited. But some of these games are meant to. It
is very different because it has a whole magic side to it.
Yeah.
So you've got the Ark, you've got Minecraft, and then you have a magic realm, kind of like Harry Potter. Which is, no, I can't even say it's like Harry Potter. It's got the magic, but it's something kind of unique to itself too.
Yeah, and then I have games like We Were Here, which is required to be multiplayer, so I might have to book San in on that. Kind of game.
We did try that one once. It's going to be a game where you have to take practice.
No, we played We Were Here
it.
2. We didn't play We Were Here, which is the first
because We Were Here 2 was the better version.
Yeah, well, I want to do all of them, so.
Which is fine.
And of course I have The Witcher and Mass Effect that I do want to play. And of course, Monster Hunter, Mortal Shell I definitely want to play. So I will.
Mortal Shell looks so good.
Like I've got
Coffee Bird.
118 plus 12 plus 13.
Huh?
118, 20, 130, 143 games that I gotta get through. And
don't forget, you've also got the console ones to play.
This is just the Steam ones. I'm not even counting the console ones.
I was also going to say, that doesn't even include the Epic ones.
No. That's a whole nother story.
I totally forgot about Epic.
Because Epic, I have one installed, which is Tetris.
Yeah.
I keep that one I keep that one installed.
Tetris. Well, the other one I keep installed from Epic at all times is...
I'm not playing Ark on Epic, though.
No.
But I've got Bioshock 2, Bioshock. I got some remastered I've got 1 and 2.
Yes,
and
they were
Infinite.
a kit.
I had some Borderlands, which I don't know if I'll play. I kind of got more cutesy games on these ones.
Sorry, you go what?
Cutesy games.
Oh. Some were cute, yeah.
I mean, some of these I just grabbed because they were free.
Yeah. That's the big thing about Epic is they give away freebies.
Yeah, PC Building Simulator, really?
What?
I have PC Building Simulator.
You do?
It was free.
I don't even know if I have that one.
Yeah. I mean, I've got Yooka-Laylee on both
Yooka-Laylee is actually cute.
Yeah, I've got Steam and on Epic. So where there's duplications, I'm not going to play.
Obviously. You play it in one system and then check it off in the other one.
And like I said, that's not including the console. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I just haven't had time. And I do want to get back to... What was that one that we were just playing last week?
What one?
No, not Divinity. Edge of Eternity? No.
Oh, Path of Exile.
Path of Exile. Yeah, I gotta get back to that one too.
Getting back to, no, you just have to get into, because you just literally started it.
Where is it?
It's in Steam.
Oh, there it is. So it's been moved under favorites, because that's what I'm playing.
Ah, okay.
But like some of these games, like House Flipper and things I play on a normal basis, I will not play.
Well, also House Flipper, the only end of House Flipper is when you finish the last house. So it's
Yeah, but then you can start over and redo it all.
I guess.
So it's more of an open world kind of thing. And some of the games I have are not finished, like Potion Pause.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's like I've got a couple. I
gotta get back to Stray.
Oh yeah, I was actually thinking of starting that the other day.
I haven't finished. I've played all of 34 minutes of it.
I haven't played any of it.
Yeah. So anyways, so that's going to start on Thursday. I'm going to finish up Heavenly Sword because I am the farthest in there. Of course, I'm hoping later this year Hellblade 2 will be out. So I will have to go back and play 1 again, like I do every year.
I was going to say, you've almost got the completion.
Yeah, I don't know if that works. So I think you have to do it through one playthrough. So like
yeah, you probably do.
Save
but
game.
That's what I mean is you've almost got the completion, not just the beat.
Oh no, I've got the
almost
completion.
100%.
I've completed
you don't.
it. I just don't have all the runes. You're supposed to have an achievement for sleeping. Not sure how long it is though.
Oh, weird.
That's weird.
I could see it. I mean, keep in mind that Stanley Parable has an achievement for not playing it for 5 years.
Are you serious?
Yes.
When's Stanley Parable 2 coming out?
We already got the second Stanley Parable, the remastery thingy.
Where is Stanley? Why don't I have Stanley?
You do.
I know I do.
That is such an interesting game. That is so
weird.
Weird.
It's under T, that's why. They count the word the. Normally when you're indexing something, you don't count the word the. But
normally when Steam indexes things, it doesn't count the word the.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
Weird.
Wait, it's still not showing up here. Why? Oh, probably because I put it under completed? Yeah, there it is. Because I completed it.
Oh, you've finished the game, but you haven't 100%ed it.
Yeah, I have.
No, you haven't. Oh, sorry, Stanley Parable?
Yes.
No, you haven't.
Yeah.
You haven't completed it because there's like 25 different endings.
Oh, yeah, that's right. One of your Steam games?
What'd you get?
I haven't even finished Harvest Moon Light of Hope yet. Because, I mean, I'm almost finished it, but I haven't played it since 2021. Because I'm at the point where I'm trying to raise a baby. And it's
really? I have seen people stream that game. Now, is that beat the game or completion? Like you got every collectible, you got
that's
all the different endings.
Beat the game. Yeah.
No, for minor.
Yeah. Full completion.
Cool.
Wow. There's one game I do want to definitely play, which is on console.
Which one?
You played it on stream once.
You're going to have to be more specific.
It's the one PlayStation game I actually finished. I skipped a lot of stuff, but I finished it. The Dragon, Star Song.
You mean
no.
Star Song? You mean Lunar Silver Star Story?
Yes, Lunar. Yes.
No, you didn't skip anything in that. You did finish that.
To Assassin's Creed and only to Syndicate. Yeah. Did I get it all? I thought I skipped some things.
No, you did it all, but it was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was.
In fact,
you
did it when the game first came out.
For the PS1. Was it PS1? Yeah, PS1.
I've almost done it with The Witcher, except that they wouldn't let me complete one mission.
Oh, yeah.
I went to turn the kid in, and they're like, no, you haven't finished it. I'm like, but the kid's right here. Don't you want him? They're like, no, we don't want him. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's right.
Like, that's rude.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here.
Thanks
for hanging out. I'm going to go raid Sanjian, so y'all can stay there.
No, not that one.
Because I've been reading off his chat.
Really? Cool. I have a long way to go. Can I even show? Oh, yeah, I can show that off.
Like, the hard part is I think I have some first-person shooters which I'm not going to be able to play, so I'm not entirely sure.
You could. Some of them you could.
I'll try them.
Goat you could do easily.
Yeah, I want to try a goat, but I think like
Goat's so ridiculous. It's funny.
Like I'm gonna give them a try, the ones I have, but I'm not gonna like go out and buy any.
No. Well, when you get around to Ion, let me know because we can actually go into that one and I can give you an opponent.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
All right, guys.
5, 6, 7,
Thanks for
8,
hanging out,
9,
and we'll
10.
catch you guys all next time.
Hey, Lucian.
Laters.
See you later. Did you get them from one of the mod potions? I found the dossier of each of Ark's initial specimens. Oh.